What's going on, guys? It's Oni here. We're back with a new video. Hope everyone's doing well. Before we get started, I hope you guys can notice the change in the audio. I actually picked up a new mic, so hopefully that's sounding a little bit better and I don't sound like a fucking 12-year-old like I did in my last video. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started right into this. So here we have the Modern Warfare Gunsmith trailer. This is showing off all the attachments and customization that you can have on your guns, which I actually think is really cool. The amount of customization that they have in this currently is actually pretty impressive. This is something we really haven't seen in Call of Duty before, besides like weapon variants and mastercrafts, which personally I don't really care for too much. I like the idea of having, you know, just this base weapon and just changing out the attachments to customize it pretty much however you want, instead of having, you know, like Mastercrafts and Black Ops 4, which kind of already are customized, I guess you could say. I mean, it's cool to have some, you know, weapons that other people don't have, but I still think the customization is a little bit better. I would rather have that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into the weapons. I actually have a list here of weapons that are going to be in Modern Warfare. So let's see here. We got the submachine guns. We have the MP7. Now, I do want to say some of these names are actually like just the regular names. Now, the name in the game might be a little bit different, you know, because they have licensing and things they have to pay to use the same name. So just like any other Call of Duty, they're going to have the weapons a little bit named a little differently. But we got the MP7, the AK-74U, which is from COD 4. I actually like that gun a lot. It's nice to see it come back. We got the Mini Uzi, which Modern Warfare 2, best Mini Uzi that they probably had in any Call of Duty. MP5, another gun from Modern Warfare 2. A lot of these guns here are gonna be from Modern Warfare 2, besides let's see, the Bison here in the SMGs is actually, I believe, from Modern Warfare 3, the PP Bison, I think. So that's making a return. We got the P90, the AUG, which you can see it says it can be turned into a assault rifle with an attachment. Now I'm assuming this is where the gunsmith part of things is going to come in. Now you can, being able to change guns from assault rifles to SMGs or SMGs to assault rifles, or, you know, possibly even assault rifles into, you know, tactical rifles or snipers. Anyways, so we got the assault rifles here. We got the AK-47. Now that can be turned into an SMG, which confuses me a little bit. I'm assuming that the AK-47U and then the regular AK-47 are going to be somewhat the same weapon, but you're just going to be able to change it with an attachment, whether it's considered a assault rifle or a SMG. So we have the FAMAS, which that one's going to actually be triple burst, but you're also going to be able to change it to full auto. Now, to make this gun full auto, you're going to have to use the select fire attachment, which a lot of other FPSs have select fire, but Call of Duty's always been one we've never really had that. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes in, and, you know, the changes that makes in the gameplay, because I think being able to actually pick whether you want it full auto or triple burst or, you know, single fire or whatever actually helps a lot. It gives a little bit more variety to the weapons and how you can use them. So we have the HK433, which is the Lynx for Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, I don't think I've really seen that gun. I don't know if I've really used it. So it'll be interesting to see how that is. We got the Scar H, the M4A1, of course. The M4A1 and the Scar are in pretty much every Call of Duty, just changed up a little bit. The SIG, the FAL, which is back from Modern Warfare 2. Now this time we're actually going to have a full auto select fire attachment that we could put on that, which, if you remember Modern Warfare 2 back in the day when people had modded controllers and the FAL would shoot full auto, it was absolutely insane because that gun didn't really have too much recoil. Now, of course, since this is a different game, I'm sure the recoil is going to be a little bit different. I know they said that they were trying to make the recoil on guns actually each individual gun will have a specific pattern that you'll have to pretty much learn and master if you want to really, be able to control that recoil. And then the Ash 12, I don't really know what gun that is. Let's go to the launchers. We got the Javelin, the RPG 7, which is just basic, RPG, the Cal Gustav, and the Stinger. I believe the Stinger, Javelin, and RPG were pretty much all in Modern Warfare 2. Pistols, we've got the Desert Eagle, the X16, the 1911, of course, is going to be back. They actually have a SIG P320. The 44 Magnum's actually making a return, so that's kind of exciting. And then if we go to the miscellaneous, we have the Riot Shields, Combat Knives, Fists, nothing really new there. Sniper rifles, we got the Dragunov, the AS-50, the TAC-50, and there's going to be one more sniper, but they don't exactly know what it's named. And then with your marksman rifles, you got the Kar 98, a Winchester. It'll probably be, it's pretty similar to the one that's in PUBG. And then the M14, of course. And then shotguns, we have the Charlie 720, which is going to be, kind of like the Model 1887. That one-shot, long-distance kind of shotgun. The Model 6, which is the Remington, just a, basic pump shotgun. The Origin 12, which is, of course, Call of Duty's crazy full-auto shotgun that they have pretty much every year. And then the KSG 12, which is another pump. Light machine guns, we have the MG5, the MG34, the L86 LSW, if you remember that from Modern Warfare 2. It was a pretty decent gun. And then the PKM. So these are all the guns that are currently confirmed as of right now. This is about 95% of what they know is going to be in the game. So of course we have a lot more weapons to choose from here than we did in Black Ops 4, which Black Ops 4's gun choices were dog shit. Everything is pretty much recycled from previous Black Opses, so that, there really wasn't much new. But a lot of the guns we have here are also going to be from COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, but that was back when Call of Duty was actually extremely enjoyable, at least for me personally. So I'm really excited to see all these guns come back and see how they're going to play. Anyways, let's get into some of the gameplay that we've seen. Now, we've been shown the 2v2 gunfight, which is going to be coming back from Modern Warfare 3. If you guys remember that, it was actually a really fun game type, hop in with a buddy and just, 2v2 on some decently small-sized maps, more tactical and something that you have to pay a little bit more attention to than just running into a random lobby and just, spraying every person that you see. So I do want to go ahead and address some of the complaints and things that people have been, that have been out there since the gameplay has been shown. A lot of people have been complaining about the clunkiness of the game. It feels like Battlefield. It looks like, Siege and all these things. And like, I get it. When you look at the game, you can really tell the similarities. But I do think that it's important that Call of Duty is finally doing something different, something that's not, it's a different engine. So of course it's going to look different. You just have to understand that. And I don't know. Me personally, I'm keeping my hopes pretty high for the game. I think all the new things that they're implementing and trying to go back, to how they used to be is a good thing, because I'm sure, like everybody else, I loved, the old Call of Duty. COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, those were the days. So it's exciting to see that they're finally going back to that. Now, what all will be new, I guess we'll just have to really see what they do with class customization, how the maps are going to look, all sorts of things like that when we get more gameplay here in a few weeks. Of course, when that gameplay does come out, I will be covering that. So if you want to stay in touch with all of that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button so that way you can get all of the notifications for my new videos when they do come out. Yeah guys, so that's pretty much gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.